That's what I do.
Oh, thank you.
I'm actually done with this tour, and this is a really great way to end it. Well, let's wait till it's over, and then because the deck is still
No, we had a house inspector over. It's
all right. All right. Well, my name's Kevin, and I'm happy to be here. And I just have to give a big thanks to Donna B. And you know, did I put an extra N when I text? Did I send you in the text?
You were spelled right.
Okay. Donna B.
Some people call me Polly and they can't spell that right.
How did Polly come?
Paulie, Paulighie.
But how come Polly? What's the Polly come from?
My mommy called me that when I was a baby.
My mommy called me that when I was a baby.
And Smitty, of course, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have the beautiful green beast that's sitting out in the front. Just so you understand. It's a long story. If you want to hear it, I'll tell you about it later. Alright. Lights and figures create such hollow. Let's try tomorrow and call it something different. I'll leave this town and you should follow. Let's leave tomorrow, 'cause there's nothing left to borrow. My bed gives me backaches and bad dreams. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. And my head's filled with everything between. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. So super genius explain it better. I like your sister. In fact, I like your whole damn family. But I'm not one to bring the drama. I like your mama. You know I went to high school with her. True story. My bed gives me backaches and bad dreams. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. And my head's filled with everything between. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Hold on a second, I'm unprepared. Oh, I'm really unprepared. I was so prepared for another song.
Whatever, we have
This
a
is what happens when you
We have
try
an
to do
attention whore.
spontaneous.
Wrong key harmonica.
Yeah, never do spontaneous ever. Keep to the script.
It's a ravine across.
I feel like we should have a campfire.
Oh my God, the neighbors are loving
Hey,
it.
hey, Mom, is that the way you move?
Yeah!
I mean, if you're going to go for it, go for it.
Go for it.
You remember laughter.
So I listen to Spotify, when I'm driving, because it's just easy on my iPhone. I plug it into my stereos and stuff. Led Zeppelin, their entire catalog is off the, they show it, but you can't play it. The fuck?
I work for NASA. We can discuss why that happens.
But all like the Stones and all of everything else, the Ramones, everything else is on there. But no Led Zeppelin.
Michael
That's
Jackson
'cause
might have the
there's,
right to it. Who knows?
I'm sure, yeah. I just wanted to hear something off Physical Graffiti the other day. And I was that's devastating.
Isn't that weird? Kevin Sykes is like, I really want to physical graffiti.
Well, and that's the thing, when I got into punk rock, I had this idea that I had to, destroy all my old records, and I did. I got rid of, the most amazing, every Rolling Stone record, The Who, Beatles, I got rid of it, because I thought, it's my house will burn if I keep these records, and they're sitting next to the Clash or whatever. Now you're like, fuck!
When I got into punk rock, I had a George Michael cassette tape. I hid under my mattress so none of my friends would see it when they came over to my house, but I would totally do some Freedom 90.
And then you put it on and dance around.
See, now, there's something, people have made George Michael hip, now, young people are like, it's cool, Journey's cool now, what the fuck? That was the bane of my in high school, if I had to hear one more Journey song, I wanted to just die.
My first two records, I bought Journey.
You hear a Journey song every night you go out. It doesn't matter what bar.
With my first earned money, I bought Journey, and I bought Blondie, and Funky Town. Those are my first three records that I bought with my own money. One swoop.
I feel like you hear Journey every night, though. I don't care where I am.
Anyway, yeah, so I every once in a while I'll go back to the old catalog that I don't own anymore.
Because you burned them.
Exactly. I didn't even try to sell them or anything. I think I just dumped them. No, I probably.
You couldn't sell records.
Lost a step when he took off from the planet on his own. So full of piss, there was nothing he couldn't handle of himself. Just a victim with an ego even bigger than our own. It's been a while. And we all tried to nurture him, but he was so much better off alone. A troubled heart, he refused to be a bother to his friends. Besides a few, he barely bothered keeping tabs on any of them. And people closest to him tried to lend a hand, and they did it when they could. 'Cause deep down in their hearts they knew without a single doubt the boy was good. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Wait,
Sounds like Warren Zevon.
Wow. Wow. Speaking of Spotify, I had to actually, I couldn't remember how to start the song, and so I had to go to Spotify yesterday and listen to this song so I remember how it started. That's good and bad. It's 7 Seconds played in Austin, Texas last year for this big festival, and for whatever reason, everybody kept requesting the song "New One," which we hadn't done in about a year. So I asked the guys in the band, I'm like, "You guys want to do New One? It's not on the set list, but we can, we can do it. You want to do it?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got it down." And it's oh shit, I forgot I couldn't think of the first two lines. So I Googled my own lyrics at the show. There was a time we couldn't do that. Probably good. It's probably good. Huh?
You would have had to fake it.
Yeah.
Or take two notebooks.
Well, with that's what's always been good because I just put the microphone out. You just hope that the kids remember the lyrics, and you're like, man, we're.
Lazy rock stars. that's what they always do.
That's right. Oh, worried one, there are better things to keep you up at night. Like fear of man, random law, did you make sure to lock up tight? Well, maybe if you left right now, you'd find a better spot under the sun. But be mindful of the fact that you don't owe a fucking thing to anyone. Oh, wow. 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 Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, bravo!
Thank you for putting up with my.
That was a good job.
It's been a while. I don't know. Sometimes I think I overplay these songs and I realize, oh, I haven't played them in a while.
It's kind of nice sitting out here in the woods.
I do feel like we need a campfire, yeah?
Yeah, it feels like a
The dog wants
campfire.
to poop.
I-
If the dog wants
campfires
to
are really
poop on
old.
camera, the dog can poop.
He's got a complex. He doesn't poop in front of me.
No, boop. Sorry, when
Oh.
like animals touch their nose to your fingertip, I call it boop. Because I
Oh.
do this.
I was like, no, he's got a
here.
thing. He only
He's like,
poops when I'm not
nose.
looking.
I meant
The doggy.
boop. Sorry.
But right
nose
where I'll
touch.
step in it.
I meant nose touch. Not poop.
Poor
That's pretty
Papa.
cute. Like self-conscious animals that don't want to.
He's got, ever since he was a baby, he's got a thing.
Oh,
You got a thing.
He doesn't.
I find that very endearing.
He'll poop on your sofa, but just not as long as you're looking. Not while you're looking. Oh, Matt Danger, it's so nice of you
I
to
gotta get
come.
back to my kid.
Oh, screw
I know.
that.
Exactly.
Hang out with us.
Gentlemen,
I'll walk out.
it's a pleasure, Kevin. Take care.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, let's be in touch.
I'll be in touch.
Call me. No, this
Call
is
you.
Well, if you're not started yet, then I'll just sneak through this.
I wish Tim would have been around. He probably would have really loved this thing.
Then he's not telling.
Tim Barry?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he probably would
It seems
have.
like he. I guess on the way up from California, they stopped at like a. It's kind of like a railroad. Like,
He loves railroads.
yeah, but there's like a camp. It's like a camp where you can like sit around a campfire and spend the night there. And he was enthralled by it. It was great.
Did he have his dog with him?
No.
Keep me out of the shower.
Well, there you go again, you little animal. You tell yourself you've outgrown everything, and you can't stand doing business on the telephone. It's impersonal, know it, don't you think? But it's all so new and beautiful. It's all so new and beautiful. So new and beautiful. It is, says the song, sing along. It is, says the song, says the song. All right, go. Oh, picture, perfect scene on souls of everyone. And who might argue when I'm wrong? You're quick guys mind if I let's see, if I
On my way.
If you have to call your wife, that's super okay.
no, yeah, excuse me a minute, I gotta take the, no.
Figure out my own lyrics.
You mind if I hipstomatic you so I can Instagram you and then I'll
As long as you tag me on Facebook, totally do.
yeah, then I'll tweet
He's
you.
googling his own lyrics again. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, hold on a
Fight.
second. Oh. That'd be funny.
Is
Actually.
that one of your songs, like we're gonna fight or something? Isn't that one of your songs?
It
Can you
is
sing
one of my
about that?
songs.
You want me to
It's
video?
one of
You want me to take video?
No, it's okay. I just wanted to get a photo of you guys. And I wanted people to see.
Is it
Like,
by the
people don't
campfire
believe this. When I
light?
go home, they're like, did you really play on a deck for some people? So I have to prove my.
Kids gotta be on.
Your loyalty to the.
Yeah, right. I guess it's gonna be.
I saw
It prove your loyalty to subhumans.
You saw something when you were 12?
Uh-huh.
Really?
At the mason jar in Mesa, Arizona.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. I got my nose bloodied.
Was it a big?
Not by you or anyone.
No, thank God, because I blooded so many girls' noses.
Guys,
I was
running
going around
around.
punching people in the face. Oh, you're a girl. Who gives a fuck? Those were some crazy shows, man. That was back like when they're like crazy white power skinhead guys.
yeah, there was some two-tones of
Not to bring the room down.
Anyways.
Not to bring the deck down. I don't want to bring the deck down.
Yeah,
You don't want to break. It's a long way down. It's a long way down.
So that is a river or a creek or something?
There's
They call it a
creek
creek.
and little bridges across and a walking path. and it
Oh,
goes
God, you
all
guys
the way
just-
1.5 miles
It's a
to
nature
downtown. I believe.
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with nature, I can show you the way my.
The reason there's no cell phone coverage is
Just take
because
the
this
small
isn't a
path.
populated part of Oregon. Even though you're 5 minutes from downtown.
You're 5 minutes from downtown, but you're out in the woods right now.
That is incredible. I've never seen something so close. I mean, I was just at a Starbucks. Like,
When I first moved here, it took me 2 hours to find that Starbucks.
yeah.
There's one on every corner.
That was my thing. I'm like, how did it take me 2 hours to get here?
Soon there will be one in every corner of these kind of like woodsy areas.
There won't be one in the
and
tree
they
right
made
there.
that little
Like,
shack
oh,
into a
Starbucks.
Starbucks. It's so cute. That little wooden.
Starbucks in the Starbucks bathroom.
Well, let's see. I don't know. I have a ton of songs, and I don't.
Take a request?
Yeah, do you remember
I don't know.
Words to Stormy Weather? Because that's my favorite on your cover CD.
Coming. God, that's my buddy's song, and I was a.
So good.
I did an over-the-top, like, croony version, and I was terrified of playing it for him because I thought he was going to think I was making fun of it, but I actually love that song so much.
Super good.
Kevin Gooley's like one of those guys that is just such a genius songwriter, and he'll never be known for that because his cartoonish character thing, but he's an amazing songwriter. I love his...
You nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know. I haven't played that stuff that I did for that cover. I played it once. I've never played it live, so... I wonder if I
Sam
can-
wants to hear you do You're a Rebel again.
Oh my God.
Do like a montage. Like
Seriously, I learned them just for this Kickstarter thing. I've never played them.
Okay, War is in his head.
You guys, that's like if I try to play 7 second songs on this thing, I would break my wrist. It's like
Yeah, exactly like that.
it sounds horrible.
Your wrist seems okay now.
What can I do? What song can I do of 7 seconds? Like
War in the Head, that is not even that bad.
7 seconds hasn't even played that song in 20 years.
It's still a great song.
I'm not saying it's not. But I'm just saying I don't think.
Soldier from the back.
Oh my
Do
God.
it. You can sing one day.
I have no idea how to play it. I wrote it and I don't know how to play it.
You didn't
That's
actually even know you knew how to play guitar. It was a huge surprise.
The what?
That you knew how to play guitar is awesome.
Well, that's debatable too. But
I
think I learned to do chord.
away. 99 Red Balloons.
I can play 99
Red
Balloons.
Oh, are you gonna play that?
Does he play that?
We'll all sing along to that.
All right, so you sing along.
We'll all sing along to that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can sing the German version.
And giggle.
99 dollars.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we've got. Set them free at the break of dawn. One by one, they were gone. Back at base, bugs in the software. Flash the message, something's out there, floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloons go by. So bow, bow, bow. I can't do that part. I'm not a single note guy, so I go. Whoa, whoa. Come on. Whoa. I've done it 99 Decision Street, 99 ministers meet to worry, super scurry. Call the troops out in a hurry. This is what we're waiting for. This isn't boys, this is war. The president is on the line. 99 red balloons go by. Yeah, that's the funky part. That gets the kids hopping. 99 dreams I have had, everyone a red balloon. It's all over and I'm standing pretty. In this death that was a city, I could find a souvenir just to prove the war was here. And here is a red balloon. I think of you and let it go.
Can you just say 99 little smooths go by? Can you just sing that?
99 little smooths go by?
Yeah, little smooths.
What's a smooth?
This is a smooth.
He is a smooth. That's a perfect smooth.
Yeah, can you just go 99 little smooths go by?
Oh, wait. 99, wait, 99 little smooths go by.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good fucking vibe. Did you do that all by yourself?
That's Matt's song. That's not
Listen
my
to
song.
birds chirping. They're
Like the
happy.
shit out of it.
No, I don't. That's a Matt Skiba song. I'm on the CD.
Oh, I thought
You have
He
please,
writes the good songs on that.
You have please the children of the woods.
The rainforest is chirping.
He, it's a really. I think I tried to learn that song a while back, and then I'm lazy when it comes to doing other people's
So it
songs.
doesn't seem that complicated. Not that I play guitar,
No,
but
no,
it
no.
doesn't really seem that.
But you want to do it good and convincing. Like when someone writes a great song, like if you actually have the balls to go, you know what? I'm gonna do that one better. That's tough, man. You know.
Yeah, you gotta fucking own that shit.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Really gotta
And Matt does a version of a 7-second song on that record that he just kills on. Like he does a 7-second song called "Soul to Keep." And he did such a great version that I would not play that song live because I was like, I can't play.
Oh, well, he took it.
Yeah.
You went up your own shit.
And then we played together a couple years ago in San Diego, and he said, "Hey man, let's play Soul to Keep together." I'm like, "Oh dude, come on." But yeah, no, I love his stuff actually.
Do you want a gummy bear plate?
What's that?
Do you want a gummy bear plate?
A gummy bear plate? No, I'm gonna wait for my gummy bear. I like a post-gig gummy bear thing. That's like my thing. That was on my rider that I sent you.
All the green ones are gone.
What? Okay. Oh yeah. I wanted the green ones. Only the green ones. God damn it! That's what I love about this guitar. I paid $200 for it like 7 years ago, and it doesn't really matter if I bang it up.
No, man, those Yamahas, they're like old Toyotas.
They're crazy. I mean, they're not like, they don't sound amazing or anything like that, but they're built for TSA. Like and for baggage handlers, they're gonna just destroy
Throw
your
that shit around.
So. And actually, I'm on this big kick. Now that I'm on BlankTV, I want to just say that United Airlines fucking suck, and I never fly them anymore. Sorry, I'm just.
You should try Spirit Airlines.
Spirit?
That's how we get to Vegas.
I've never even heard of Spirit Airlines.
Everyone has a release
They have a metal bracket that wedges up under your kneecaps
Yeah.
and creating giant fist-sized bruises
Oh,
on your
so
leg.
they brutalize you.
Yeah, and that's before the guy reclines in front of you.
Oh, nice.
And so I got to read a book this close to my face.
Isn't that crazy?
And apparently my eyesight is such that this is what I need.
The TV is broken. Yeah, it turns on for like 2 seconds and it
Well,
turns
the worst
right
is
on.
like when you think, oh, I'm gonna put my laptop out of my little tray, and then the guy sits back and you're like,
Yep.
You have it
that's when
tilted?
you pull out the piano wire.
that'd be, yeah, you just.
Yeah, when you like lean back in my seat now,
Well, they do have people decapitating people on buses. I'm sure you can get away from. You guys hear about that crazy story?
That was in Cary.
Oh my god! And I just heard that guy's getting out. Like the guy that or maybe they just figured he's so crazy that they're gonna put him in some like lesser than.
He should be in a box at the bottom of the ocean, dude.
That's insane. That's just insane.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
To say that it's insane is insane. 'Cause it's so insane.
That it actually happens.
Yeah. Well,
I keep my murderous thoughts in my
Yeah.
recesses of darkest
you
fantasies.
think about this stuff. Maybe you write about it. Maybe you draw weird comics.
But you don't act upon
That's
it.
it. You don't. The ones that just say "fuck it, I'm doing it."
Over the rainbow.
They're done for life. They're not. I know it's funny. Like some people, like whenever I write something on Facebook, people go, "It seems like you're so angry. You're so angry." I'm like, you should be happy that I'm just writing your shit.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Because I get a lot of my fucking aggression out.
Yeah.
What are you whispering over there? What's going on?
Tell her to keep quiet. Kevin Seconds is playing.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. No one ever does. I've gotten really good since I started doing this years back. I made myself go and play really loud bars, which is really intimidating when you've just got an acoustic guitar, because you realize no one gives a fuck. And but it really helps build up a thing where you're like, you stop giving a fuck and you're just having fun with it, And then I went to England, and you're playing these pubs, and all these big dudes are like, they're hoisting their pints, and you're like, this is as different from me as it gets, but I have more fun at those shows because, well, first of all, I'm the only sober person in that room, but also they're having fun. They just don't care. Like they're. Anyway, I don't know what the point of all that was. But.
In those bars where they're not paying attention, they sure pay attention as soon as you stop playing for some reason, though.
Yeah, like,
You
you
notice that?
play more! It's like, I just played for an hour. You didn't
How
get
did you know I stopped playing the guitar?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm trying to pick up on this chick, and it's like with your shit. I mean, I'm sorry, your music playing in the background.
Oh yeah, we're a fully censored channel, so don't swear.
No, I was doing them. One of my scariest shows ever was about 3 years ago, and I don't know why I even got asked. I got asked to open for the Bad Brains with me and my acoustic guitar. Really? There's nothing more intimidating than playing in front of. I did 3 House of Blues shows with them, and this band, what's that? Death by Stereo.
Yeah.
We're heavy,
Oh, dude.
And then
super
me.
Heavy.
Was it LA?
It was Anaheim, San Diego. I guess it was 2, and then I played another show with them in Vegas. Maybe it was.
So you open up for Band Brains acoustically?
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone still knows who you are, so they didn't give you too
Yeah,
much
but they don't.
free
It's
break.
out of that, like, and look, no one threw bottles or anything, which is good. That's what I kept saying. I was calling my wife. I was driving. I'm like, why did I say yes to this? Why am I doing this? Why am I driving down here to play an acoustic set with the Bad Brains? That doesn't even make sense. And she's like, just do it. It'll be like a new challenge. Like, that's my wife. Just do it. It's a challenge. Just you'll overcome whatever fear. I was like, what if I don't make it back?
You opened up for Death by Stereo acoustic?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now he's just getting it. I said Bad Brains and Death by Stereo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like at the end of the afterwards,
Like, what
I got
am I
done
doing
and I felt like victory. I was like, whew, wow, man! I really did. I scaled some weird mountain in my own brain.
And they got kicked out of it too, huh?
Huh?
They get a
They were
kick out
cool.
of
The kids. I think it was nice because I think I was in between, and so I think it was like a nice little break, like
it. Right.
you
Like
know.
the house music comes on, but it's you instead.
But you know, the whole key is like doing this is kind of scary, especially if you've been in a band like most of your life. You know, and you got the volume and the drums. And
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't matter if you fuck up because the crowd doesn't really care. But in this situation, if you fuck up, it's just like, oh, he fucked up. He played.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of pain to cover up your little mess ups there.
Yeah, right. It doesn't matter really. You can blame it on some kid kicking you in the balls, stage diving or something. Anyway, all right. So I'm trying to work on a new record. When I go home, I got like a month and a half off. I'm gonna try to finish a record. And this is one of the songs. I don't even think it has a title yet, but I've been calling it Deaf Ears, so we'll see. excited about it. I'm mostly done recording.
I think you nailed it.
I'm one of the things that I love about that, man, besides the fact that I feel powerful in it. No, I feel it makes me feel like I have a huge cock. No, it's because it's well, yeah, you know, it does feel safe because if a small car smashes, I'm sorry. That
was awesome. Keep coming, buddy.
But
That's a safe word.
it's so amazing sounding. I record in my van. I have this little recording setup, and I go in there and record vocals, and it sounds incredible. It's like better.
You know, I was gonna Facebook this and be like, Kevin Seconds, Ford Econoliner. And then be like,
Bigger
Kevin
penis.
Seconds says it's a rolling studio, so fuck off.
Yeah, it's rolling. I mean, that thing is. I love that thing.
You just pull over on the side of the road and just like decide you feel a song. And you just
Yeah. Well, one of the things I was gonna try to do on this tour, I did a little bit on the last tour I was with my buddy Kevy, but I wanted to do the rest stop sessions or
Yeah.
and you just pull over, and then you could just like the greatest was like I was in Coachella, California, and I said I was gonna like do this thing, and it's like I finally played Coachella, and it was like underneath a Pilot gas station or something. And then so I woke up and I was like, you know, this is as close to Coachella as I'm ever gonna get.
You're too good for that shit.
This is as close to Coachella as you actually want to
Matt,
get.
that was
I
just
think.
playing. He's got this thing he wants to do with his band. Drive-by jam sessions or something like that.
Yeah.
Like he put his piano in it, like up against the front seats,
Yeah.
and then have like a battery-powered amp or whatever. So like you literally like drive up. He have a driver drive up, like slide open the side. He starts like jamming out on the piano. Somebody hops out, starts playing and shit.
There's a documentary. There were these two guys that were traveling around in a van. It's a documentary. It's amazing. I don't know the name of it. I saw it once on like IFC or whatever. And it's just these two guys that travel in a van. They got it all. They have lights set up and a sound system. And they basically pull up to like.
Oh, they're from here.
Really?
Of course
You know
they
what
are.
they're called?
Yeah, I think I remember
Duh.
their name.
And they travel to go.
It's like an old
Little
ambulance,
punk rock
rundown
band?
ambulance. Yeah.
No, it's like it's kind of a noise.
Electronic
kind of thing.
noise thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
they're
guy
good.
crawls out. He crawls out the window, and it's a crazy. And then like they'll pull up to like somebody else's gig. Like there'll be a band.
And they play outside.
And they play outside, and it's
Yeah.
like and you know, everybody's like, "Let's go check this guy out." But it's pretty amazing. I love shit like that. I mean, that's
How do we get a crowd? I know. We'll steal it from somebody else.
yeah.
No, they're from here.
Our well, how much is it there? $5? Our show's $2.
Do you know in Pasadena they actually have they have grand pianos set up now like what was that art thing like where they had the cows everywhere?
Oh yeah,
In Pasadena they have pianos set up around the city. So
So you
people
can just play on them.
yeah.
Really?
So people just go play the pianos.
But are they outside? The pianos are outside where they have.
Yeah. So you can just anybody can just walk up and they have grand pianos because it never rains there,
Who takes
so
care of the
water is
pianos
not
or
an
whatever?
issue. Pardon me?
Who takes care of the pianos? Like.
Well, I don't really know, but I just know
Probably
a
have the
girl that
lid
plays
locked
the
shut and
pianos.
like, at night come by and like
Yeah, they're vandalized and graffiti and things.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like it's like vandalizing street art. You know, people just don't do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do it around here.
Well, they
They do it around here. People don't give it. People have no fucking respect for this
Pasadena,
town.
they were pulling down those 100-year-old lampposts and selling them for scrap. Remember that?
Oh wow, no.
No, but that's light.
It was only
That's
2
not the
years
same thing as
ago.
art.
They were.
I mean, a little bit the same thing as art.
They were hooking
but-
them in the back of a pickup truck and pulling those lampposts down, those gorgeous 100-year-old
No
ones.
kidding.
To sell them for scrap metal.
Oh,
Well, they're worth their weight in scrap, my friend.
They playing another song?
It's still
Yes, I
weird.
can.
They're like, there'll be no light in the city.
You want something
I
upbeat or
pay
quiet
$40.
or what do you want?
Play whatever you fucking want, man. It's just
Shut
nice
right.
listening to you.
We're gonna start.
Smitty's got an opinion.
Dude, War in the Head. Come on, we can acapella
I
that.
don't know how to. I don't even remember the lyrics. I'm not kidding. It's been so.
War is in his head. His brain is a soldier from the past.
Where
Where
the
the
last-
He still
Here's the
steers
sound.
out the battleground of friends that don't exist. What is your war? War.
Well, Smitty, why don't you come do it? You got
Yeah, it
it.
really sounds like you know. Well, in fact, why don't you sing for 7 seconds? You're younger.
Are you tired?
You can take the mantle and make it last for another 32 years. That's
Jesus.
we made jokes about that like years back. We're like, well, if everybody has like when band members start to have kids we'll just groom them, and then it'll be like a franchise.
Well, they
and now,
Like
right?
Menudo.
like yeah, exactly. And now
Like
like the
Menudo.
other guys in the
Adolescents.
band will have kids that are like 17, 18, like, and they're playing instruments. So it's like we really could just.
Adolescence, that kid is
Franchise
playing
it out.
guitar.
No, then we
Your
can
kids
drag them into the debaucherous,
You already
horribly
done-
ending story that we're living.
Omar's already dragged his kid into the franchise or
Oh
something.
yeah, I got a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I want to know why
Yeah.
Mr. Youth didn't think that Seconds was a good last name.
I don't think he did.
Because
I
we
think that,
Wikipedia'd you.
well,
And
you know what it is the name. My name was given to me after the band name. Like my buddy started calling me, it's Kevin Seconds, he was making fun of
oh,
me.
that was not your birth name?
Seconds?
She's kidding. It's a dry sense of humor.
Oh, you're good. You're really good. But the thing is I've had that question asked to me, and I'm like,
He's really your brother?
Yeah.
That's
he's
super
my baby-
cute.
He's my baby brother, man. He's my little brother.
I was like, because Seconds is a great last name. I don't know why you pick Youth.
He was because he was like 11 when he was 12 when we first started the band.
No shit.
I was 18. I'm 51. That's that's a span.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the
I
same
was-
mommy and daddy?
I wasn't even able to play clubs like because I was too young. Yeah, we have the same mommy and daddy.
This is all on camera. If you could throttle back.
Yeah.
You're
It was a
fucking
tough
up.
life for the Seconds. I mean, we had to eat out of well, for instance, like that little water thing.
The animals love it.
Young, there's got to be a young till I die in you. Is that?
I can't play it on acoustic guitar. I really can't. It's It sounds horrible, and I just don't want to.
Ruin it forever.
Play what you want to play.
Yeah, play what you want to play.
I mean, I would love to do like I can, like seriously, 99 Red Balloons is about as bad as
That
good as
was
it gets when it
fun.
comes to like that stuff. I know.
I like it.
It's because I feel, and I also have this weird.
Strike.
Huh?
Strike. Oh, come on. It's my favorite song
Dude,
ever.
that's now that is a picture right there. I love you, mommy.
I'm a fat little chihuahua.
He's not a fat little chihuahua.
He's a fat little
just
chunk.
he's pleasingly plump.
He's not even that, dude. He needs all that. Every ounce of that.
So I wrote a song. A friend of mine had a little cat, and I used to always include cats because I love I love all animals, but cats would always pop up in certain songs, and I thought it was kind of cheesy because it was like, why do I write about? But anyway, she lost her little cat.
I love cats.
I love cats too. I was raised. My mom is a crazy cat, and mom, if you're watching this, I mean this in a loving way. She'll acknowledge it. But we always had like 18 cats or whatever. I mean, we did. We'd live in an apartment, shitty apartment. We'd have like 5 cats, and it's just crazy. And we'd take care of all of our neighbors' cats. Anyway, my friend lost her. She had a cat for 10 years, and she lost her recently. And this isn't really about my friend's cat, but it just kind of inspired me. And this is another one new one. And here. Hey, Rhonda, you were always good to me. You always got my rugged presence through the door, while all the others never made much history. I'm sure you probably wonder who I wrote this for. 'Cause Rhonda, you're a better friend than me. You gave me ears when I could barely see. You never pointed fingers even though we both knew I was wrong. Oh, Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, I'm a part-time pessimist, but my worst days still depend upon your kiss. And I miss your banter, all your anecdotes, and the way you fit inside your fuzzy coat. 'Cause Rhonda, you're a better friend than me. You gave me ears when I could barely see. You never pointed fingers even though we both knew I was wrong. Oh, Rhonda. Hey Rhonda, 'cause Rhonda, you're a better friend than me. You gave me ears when I could barely see. Never pointed fingers even though we both knew I was wrong. Oh Rhonda, 'cause Rhonda, you're a better friend than me. You gave me ears when I could barely see. Never pointed fingers even though we both knew I was wrong. Oh Rhonda.
I don't want to sound too little, but was Rhonda the cat or the lady?
No, you know, it was really, no.
Because the anecdote, like when you said about the furry, I'm like, it's the cat. But then when you said about the anecdotes, I'm
Dude,
like,
I'm a genius. Don't ask me. That's the one thing you just don't do. If I was a painter, would you ask me what I know? You know what it really was?
probably I'm really useless.
No, I don't. You know, I was touched by the fact that I got to know her cat, and this cat was really snobby.
Pussy?
I got to know her pussy. If you know what I mean.
Nice.
It's terrible.
Classy.
Yeah, don't influence my bad behavior.
I'm just trying to inspire.
Oh, indeed.
No, she was just a sweet little pet, and she was really smart. And I got
The
to know
Rhonda
her.
was the friend or the pet?
That's for me to know and you to find out. No, no, actually, Rhonda was. It's not really written about Rhonda. It just was inspired by the whole situation.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm not trying.
There's no non-asshole way to try to talk about a song without it. You just sound like. I mean, it just sounds like an asshole. Tim Barry. Speaking of which, he has a
He's
great
all like,
line.
that guy sounds like an asshole all the time.
He has a great. Speaking of assholes.
I think he's one of my favorites, like his storytelling.
Yeah, he's
That's the one that's
probably
going to
one of the best
like Absolute Punk or whatever. And
I don't know what that band of Veil is, but he fucking nailed it at the acoustic shit.
He's
You have heard.
I don't know what this band of Veil is. I
Did that
don't.
scare you?
Well, like
I know birds. Isn't that weird?
I wanted to go to your show the other night. I'm like Tim Barry and then Kevin Sackins. I'm like, this sounds like an awesome show. And like,
Well, and then Julie Carr, who he's got toured with him, is amazing.
I don't know.
She's
who
my
she
new
is.
fave.
She's great. She's really, really good.
He has a song about like playing in New Jersey and hotels and like the state with no left turns. And
Yeah, every song he writes is just a great story. But he has a really cool song about how he hates songwriters singing about writing songs.
Yes.
I think it sums it up because it's kind of like, you know, when someone takes themselves so seriously and they're like, well, when I wrote that song, I was thinking, you know, and it's just kind of like, it's just, don't explain, just do it. That is a cute shot right there.
But you must have seen at this age now. You must have seen like 20,000 of these social textbooks on punk rock.
Yeah,
where they
quite a few.
dissect everything. One we got for review, and there's nothing I could say. They were like, and I'm like, they didn't let the music speak for itself at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that's what we're supposed to do. And they were like, well, how does this fit into a multicultural society in
Right.
the context of blah 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 blah? And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm like,
It's-
that was
it's
30 years
happening.
ago.
Yeah.
And it
we were
like,
just
and
doing what
like,
we were doing at the time. We didn't know.
That's what I always say. I was like, look, do you think I had anything figured out? Like, do you think any of the bands, like when everybody was doing what they were doing, you just did it because you're kind of a weirdo that didn't fit into like normal situations like in school, and you were just kind of a rebel and you didn't want to do what everybody else was doing, and then you got like, hey man, I'm kind of creative, I can do this, not completely thinking you could. I'm reading the Bob Mould's got a book out from Who's Cardoon. He's got a great biography. It's
I heard it's
awesome.
cool. I haven't read it.
It's so great, and what I love about it, a couple things. One is that his introduction into punk rock is like no word for word exactly my introduction and what I've read other people. So there was a string there that caught a lot of us like, well, like for some of us that are older than 40. And, it's like seeing this weird, quick little thing on NBC about the punk rock explosion in England. Like seriously, 10 seconds of it. And I remember just sitting there going, whoa, what was that? Wait. And you couldn't, DVR or rewind. I was like, you saw, what was it? Did you see what they were talking about?
I remember
Song
seeing
called punk rock
something
and some
about
band singing
good
God
old
Save the
kids
Queen.
wearing dog
I remember,
collars.
Yeah, and
stuff.
spitting and like choking each other. And I'm like, I gotta see more of this. What's going on? Where's this happening? And then like, but you couldn't.
NBC, you're letting me down.
Right, but then like in Reno, I lived in Reno at the time, and there was you could not find anything. Like if you went into a record store and said, "Punk rock, do you have it?" They're like, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you trying to pull on me? What's that?" Like no one wanted to know anything about it. So you just kept digging, and you were like, you'd see the back of a magazine where like some dude was selling bootleg punk rock live. Seriously, there was this guy I'll never forget. His name is Charles Ackers, and he had a little ad in the back of like Cream magazine, and it said, Iggy the Stooges, Sex Pistols live, so you send $1 for his catalog, and it was a Xerox typewritten thing that just said, the Ramones at the Roundhouse, and I ordered all of it. Like I spent all my, whatever money I got working at some shitty like busboy job. I remember just sending this guy money, and I get these crappy cassettes, handwritten, like whatever, and that shit was huge.
At least he sent it.
He sent it, and what Charles Ackers probably doesn't realize is that, because I've talked to, like Thurston Moore, all these people that have made it a bit, done well. I've talked to all these people, and they said the same. Oh yeah, Charles Ackers. We ordered Charles Ackers, whoever the fuck this dude was.
Probably wasn't his real name.
Yeah, but he was hugely influential in the American punk rockers, because it was like there was no. You can
good
get
for
it.
him. He's a true entrepreneur.
Yeah, who knows where old Charles is now? It's probably.
Wasn't like Sex
should write a
Pistols
story about
one
that
time?
guy.
They were like the boy band of punk rock. That's what I always thought.
Yeah, there's a song in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Charles
there's a
Ackers.
song in that.
No,
Charles
One for that fucker. Neighborhood punk rock.
I think
Charles
there's a song
Ackers.
in that. I think there's a song.
Yeah, throw one out.
Bad.
One his way.
Somebody Google Charles Ackers right now. There's got to be some. Before the end
He's on it. He's on it.
He's got an iPhone. We got
ACKERS, and he had a little teeny ad, and he'd have this, and he'd have like Aerosmith live.
Obviously, wasn't trying to compensate for anything.
And he'd have like, Blondie live at whatever.
Rick to Light was doing that all through the late 90s.
I am
But like everything he could, when we were trying to get video, we would ask him, and he'd be like, "Oh no, this is awesome," and you're like, "Well, last time you burned me, Rick," and like 8th generation video with. You're like Reagan
Got no
in
service right
Tompkins Square or something. You're thanks, Rick. That was $17 well spent.
Fuck, dude. First time I ever heard punk rock, I was 14, and it was an old Guttermouth tape that somebody gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in school, and I'd never heard anything like it because I grew up in a small town in Hood River, Oregon, and
nice.
they didn't have shit like that there, man. It's like a bunch of fucking truck driving hillbilly motherfuckers. Oh, are you kidding me? Like hearing this?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, give me more.
Well, and
Fuck.
like 51, like to hear someone say "fuck" or something in a song.
Yeah.
There wasn't. Rock bands didn't say "fuck," and if they did, it was like, oh my god,
Right.
did you hear that? But like,
No,
remember the Sex
bands like
Pistols,
Rage Against the Machine said fuck.
this and fuck that, fuck it all. I was like, I couldn't believe that like somebody had released this record, and I just wanted more,
Yeah.
But Bob Mould in his book also talks about how he went from being like this the kid who loved punk rock to like, I want to play this shit. And it's like, I say this a lot, like the Ramones, hearing the Ramones, it was the first time that I ever, like, because in my room I had like Led Zeppelin posters and, whatever, Deep Purple. So, but I never believed that I could do what they were doing because they're like, it was some Madison Square Garden. I was never going to be there. And then I saw the Ramones at CBGB's pictures,
Like,
and
I
there'd
could
be
do
like
that.
somebody right there in front of them. I'm like, that I can do. I think I can pull that off. And then that first Ramones record, if it was recorded so weirdly, like if you turn one side to the left, it was all Dee Dee, doo 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 doo. It was bass and drums. On the other side, it was Johnny playing guitar, and so I wanted to play guitar, so I would just listen to Dee Dee's side and play to that. And my brother
How
wanted
many
to play
people
bass.
do I know who learned bass by playing it the other way?
Everyone, and like Bob Mould, everyone did that. That's what's amazing about that. I think I talked like Ian MacKay talks about that. Like everybody did that. Like we were all on some weird wavelength that like the majority of people weren't on. So I don't take that shit lightly. I think it was like a. I think it's a UFO thing. I think it's from another.
I thought it was funny that how D Boone and then Matt, like he was like, we didn't know that you had to tune your guitars. Like we just thought if you liked them tight or looser, you tighten your strings tighter, or you loosen them up.
Well, for a long time, like I remember I'd read like a Rolling Stone, to be like, you know, Keith Richard, rhythm guitar, blah, 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 rhythm guitar. And I didn't know what that meant, like rhythm guitar. Like, so one person's, and then somebody
Mike Ness doesn't still.
Oh, I still don't know either.
I think Mike Ness knows all the leads that I know. And it's all like
He
Steve
loves
Jones,
to stand out
Johnny
in
Thunders,
front and
Chuck
play
Berry.
rhythm. It's so weird. And I'm like,
If you
oh,
were
the
that hot,
music-
you would stand out in front and play rhythm too, my friend. Just saying. But wasn't he cute with the toilet paper and the eyeliner?
You're talking about his, are you talking about
tragic.
his sympathetic years?
So tragic.
Tragic. With the
Tragic.
I just want to hug you and make you a sandwich.
I was like,
Oh, just want to make you a
I
sandwich.
hope some of
train
this
you
is
to
still
bark.
recording.
or
The best
sing
part is
or
like when he
plays
says,
guitar
what are you
or
doing?
whatever,
He goes,
whatever it takes
I'm
on,
like,
man.
he talks about some soap opera he watches, like all my children or whatever. Like,
So cute.
Even better. Even better.
Adorable.
oh God, he's just the bee's knees.
Adorable.
He said the bee's knees.
One of my favorite Mike Ness moments, and this does not go out. Whoa, 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 99 red balloons go by. Yeah, that's the funky part. That gets the kids hopping. 99 dreams I have had, everyone a red balloon. It's all over and I'm standing pretty. In this dust that was a city, I could find a souvenir